Hello there and welcome back for the first time to Voidtrain. Now, this is one that I've had for quite some time. I first got it when it originally came out for early access. Now, it's still in early access now. However, back then, I had every intention of doing a video on it because I really like the concept of this game. However, when I delved a little bit into it and had a bit of a look when I was doing the checks and everything, like behind the scenes stuff, I felt that there wasn't enough like polished content to justify doing a video on it. So I kind of like dropped it, pushed it to one side, kind of forgot about it until just a few days ago when I realized, oh, wait, I should probably have a look at this game and like have a look at this game again and see what's changed, because obviously it's still in early access. However, it's been that long, I'm 99% certain they've done a tremendous amount of work on the game to get it to, well, a progressed state, better than what it was when it was in its initial period. So, like I said, I really enjoy the concept of this game. I'm not going to spoil it. It is a survival game. I'm not going to spoil the concept for it here, just in case you have never heard of this game before. I kind of want to keep it as a surprise. I think it deserves that. I genuinely do. If you know what it's about, by all means, ignore this bit and just skip a little bit ahead to the gameplay. So, that being said, please grab your favorite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable. I'm going to leave it in. Come join me as we jump straight into Voidtrain. That went off the rails right there and end there. However, we're going to roll with it. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And we're in.
Sometimes the spirit of adventure beckons so much.
This is new. I don't remember this.
Some people find enough courage to get on a train and head off into outer space.
On a train?
Also no.
Area 51.
Wrong again.
Desert Island. We're on train.
Stories. Ah, there it is.
Oh, okay. We're settled on forest.
This train was passing through impenetrable, dense forests. However, that was not a nameless journey, but a long way up here, right into the heart of the endless snowy nowhere. A perfect place for those who prefer tranquility.
We're heading up into the mountains.
And minus 45 degrees outside the window. Meet the man who made off into this palace of silence. The engineer. He'll be here on watch duty for many long and cold months, until the next lucky guy strides in to replace him. If one comes through at all, of course.
See, we're in a cabin in the woods.
Feel sorry for him. Although the terrain is wild, there's plenty to see and do around here, especially if you're curious enough. Fortunately for
that tree kind of looked like it was tentacles.
Always inquisitive and attentive. These people notice things that elude the average person.
Look closely. Footprints.
And everything
are they footprints?
In this adventure, if the blizzard had not started at the wrong time. The chilly wind blew the engineer off the trail, which he immediately lost sight of. His fingers instantly turned into ice, like everything else around him.
Damn.
The last
All right.
hope of salvation, a map of the terrain, treacherously slipped out of his hands. Luckily, the video's timing didn't allow the engineer to suffer for long. All of a sudden, in the middle of snowy nowhere, it appeared. A door to... Where to, by the way? The building didn't seem to be on the engineer's map.
This is completely new. Knock.
Anybody home? This is how it all usually starts.
Yes. Not how it ends, though. I will say that.
In that strange hut, there was nothing. No people. No warmth. Only darkness.
So yeah, we traveled up the mountain via train to the middle of nowhere, and we have discovered a shack again in the middle of nowhere, and here we are. Movement well, we're using controller. I'm sorry. Yeah, couldn't hold by. I couldn't dingy one. Hello, what are you? Whoa. Jump. No, no. I will insist on hitting the wrong button. Anger, please.
If I were you, I'd look for a key. Or something that looks like a key. Maybe just something heavy.
Something heavy might work. Right. That's where we're looking. Ooh, chest. It's pointing me to a chest. That's a very nice drawing. Did we keep that? First person, we have a body. We actually have a body. That's really cool. Not every first person game has a body. Sometimes we're just a camera. That's a metal cup. Is that going to come in? That's probably going to come in handy.
A heavy...
Ooh, a hammer.
Gotta grab
Ow.
it.
I don't know why you hit your hand with that like much force. Nice. I also like the gauntlet. It's really cool. Right. So can we use this hammer to open up this chest or this cabinet? I mean, it works.
I'm afraid there's nothing left to fix with a hammer. Any other ideas?
Fix it normally. I'm just gonna repair. Can we just repair it like that? Oh, nice. We taped it up with something. Well, tape, obviously, but apparently we're good. Yeah, the door ain't shutting.
Oh, and so my glorious hero, having passed all the hardships of his watch, finally obtains a light in order to notice something strange on the table?
Yes, something definitely strange here, because that ain't normal. I don't know what that is. This is a train though. Well, a train platform. Right. Let's go check out this thing. Like I said, I know the concept of this game, and I actually really like the concept of it. Oh. Yeah, you can't turn it off now. You broke it, my guy. And now we're floating. Everybody's floating. And we're getting sucked in. Maybe grab onto something. Ow, that's the table. Chapter 1, Entering the Void.
Hey, you all right?
I don't know. I'm assuming so, yes.
You're finally awake. A typical day on watch, huh?
Oh, hello. Hey. I don't know who you are, but you're a little bit cute. Oh, there's more of you. Hi, guys. You look friendly.
Well, this might come in handy.
What do you mean this might? What do you mean this? What's this? Oh, flashy thing. Moving in the void. There is no gravity in the void. Jump off the train and head to the desired location to move. Hold down to quickly pull up on the train by rope. Then climb it yourself by controlling character. The area around the train gives you a bonus swimming speed in the void, so you can move close to it almost without lagging behind. Right. So yeah. So the concept is we are now on this train. We are now in the void. We have a whole bunch of supplies that are floating around here. We can float. We are actually physically attached to the train with our rope, like so, and we can just fly out. We can go and grab some stuff, some metal. some chemicals. We can only go this far. We can't go too far at this point in time. So yeah, we're just in the what's called the Void, and it's a very bizarre place. Genuinely very bizarre. However, we need to go and get this book. The diary. The diary stores active quests as well as collected information about the game world. Right, so let's just get back on the train. Oh, that one. Wrong button. Data on the scientist. So yeah, this is our active quests. Beginning. Some of the coincidence can open the door to the new destiny. One way you have to start all over again. So we have a diary kind of thing, so we can get along.
Wouldn't have any trouble figuring out the mechanism of a simple trolley.
So yeah, we're on a train trolley in the middle of the void. Let's just turn. Whoa! We seem to be going backwards.
Pretty much. Try pulling the other lever.
I know. The wrong one. I turned off the brake. So let's go forward. It's obviously forward, backwards.
All right now, just slowly.
So we need to go forwards, and we need to take the brake off. And we're going to free roll forward. Now we can hit the button here and
that's a useful
increase the speed.
Is the author some kind of scientist or inventor?
So we can go a little bit on the quicker side. However, we can jump off while we're moving. And we will get dragged along with us. So we can like be floating as we're moving forward. Doing a whole load of progress. And we can grab some stuff on the way past. That's very bright. So we can like just yank forward, get back on the train. Oh wait, we need to collect some more stuff. We need to collect another bit of metal. Thank you. Oh, hey! Yeah, just grab the rope. Thank you. Something just blew me off course. Right. Back on the train, please. Thank you. Right, so press up to open the build book. I'm assuming we're building a research table. And where we're going to drop it. Well, I mean, we don't really have any other choice, really, other than here. Rotate. There we go. I thought for a second there we couldn't drop that. Let's just place it there. How do we get out of this? Oh, up. Okay. So this is our research table, and I will say we are very calm at discovering this creature suddenly just sitting on a thing. I don't know who he is, what his name is. Should probably name him at some point. However, he's our researcher, because of course he is. Right. To unlock new technologies, you need research points. Add resources or components to the research table to earn them. The items will be consumed, but the earned points will be stored on the table. When you dismantle the table, the accumulated points will be returned as items that can be reused. Nice. Oh, okay, so let's do some research. So we need to add. We can't research that. We need 2 research points on that bottom right hand corner. So we add points. Can we? We've only got 1 chemical. I'll add 1 point. So we need to get some more stuff. We need to collect more resources in order to get some points to do our research. Satiety. Satiety affects the extent to which your health can be automatically restored outside of combat. Satiety is food, basically. It's gradually depleted and can be restored by consuming organics, ice, or cooked food from the kitchen. It's our food meter. I don't like that music shift. Basically, we have to eat. There's a light in the sky. I don't know quite what's going on. Big ass chain. That's a that's a building. I don't. Are we supposed to? Are we going into? Are we going into this thing? I'm gonna go grab some resources before we reach there. Quick, grab on. I don't want to be. I don't want to be on. I get the feeling I don't want to be on the side before we go into this thing. Get on. So yeah, I guess we're going into this building. It's got a very Nordic vibe to it, which is kind of what I like. This looks like ancient, like, what's it, ancient, but it wouldn't be completely out of place in, like, Thor, you know, the Thor films. It's kind of a mixture between technology and ancient magic. Whoa, hey, picking up speed. Do you know how to slow it down? Brake? Can I put...
Of course, I didn't expect to be greeted with balloons and fanfare, but where is everybody?
I don't know, we're inside a building in the void and we've got... I don't know if is the gravity still here? Dare I just jump? Do I want to just jump? Okay, we're alright. I was genuinely worried there. Right, so I don't think we can get anywhere over here. Can we actually reach this place? We can't. We don't have any more slack on our rope. I think we should explore this way. Because for some reason there's a building inside this large building. With modern stuff. Okay, so it's like very much a modern slash magical... It's hard to describe. It genuinely is hard to describe. It's like old and new at the same time. And I'm intrigued by it. The whole concept is curious to me. I'm going to take everything that's not nailed down. Crouch down. I don't like the growling. I don't like that noise. That's coming to the left. I'm really hoping I don't have to fight anything because we don't have any weapons. I mean, I've got a hammer. Can I use the hammer as a weapon? No, I can't. Okay, so we don't have any weapons. Hello? See, I'm still hearing growls. I don't know what... I don't know if there's any animals. However, it's in that building somewhere, and let's just move. Surprise. Yes, please. What are you? There you go. And there is no gravity, so we should just be able to float across. That would be a yes. Supplies. I've no idea what these blue samples are. I guess we're going to find out once we get back to the train. We're going to be doing some jumping. Hopefully not miss. We're just following the markers. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going or what we're supposed to be doing. However, if following the markers seems like a good idea.
Well, the goddesses of time and fate can't weave a long life path for everyone.
Very true.
Well, at least he won't be needing the revolver anymore.
Also, that is also true. I don't know what you're doing in here, my guy, but your gun is mine now. Unlimited ammo. A weak secondary weapon with infinite supply of power and ammo.
What do you think this skeleton was?
Nice.
So many diagrams on the table. He's probably some kind of designer. Well, used to be.
I still think he was. What we've got here? Blueprint. What blueprint might you be? There's a picture of a computer. That's a very nice drawing.
Combination of the safe right out in the open. That was a great idea.
What do you mean combination of the
Don't ever
safe?
do the same thing, okay?
Safe?
I got an idea. We're gonna need those parts soon.
What parts are we talking about here? Wrong button. Oh, 25. Okay. 25 things. So is that just like experience points? Nice. Right. Okay, fires. Fires like normal. What's the sensitivity like? That doesn't seem too bad, actually. For once, it's not like lickety split. Way too fat into it. Oh, can turn the light off. I guess we're just going to waste a bullet. I mean, to be fair, we've got unlimited ammo anyway. I also get the feeling that we're not supposed to be standing in that steam. I'm imagining that it would hurt us. I like this loot thing. Right, can we just walk right through? That's fine. We didn't need to be fair, we didn't actually need to shoot the thing in the first place. That's also good to know. There's a lot of loot over here. And we are going to just snaffle it all up, because I imagine we're going to need all the stuff that we can get.
Now about my brilliant idea and the details.
What brilliant idea was that?
The platform looks suspiciously similar to the device in the blueprints. It was mentioned there in the train upgrade paragraph.
Yes. I'm just going to accept the fact that you know what you're talking about. Because I didn't pick up on any of that. Right, so what we're doing here? Not enough resources. Build a module. Upgrade wagon. We'll have that. It's now showing that blue chest that we picked up.
An engineer. Truly an engineer.
Nice, so we have an extra bit of train. I shall allow it. Not enough resources. 2 metal ingots from the looks of it. 2 gears. I have no idea how we'll get those. I also have no idea how to get an orange chest. Right, are we done here? Expanding the locomotive. Upgrade the platform of your train locomotive using the building console at the depot. Each subsequent improvement requires more resources. So we can continue to build our train. We can stand on this. We can't. I don't think we can put anything down until we put some flooring down. Are we actually done here? Leaving the depot. Release the train from the brakes. to leave the depot. Warning, this action is irreversible. All items left in the depot will be destroyed. So once we leave here, we can't come back to this area. So we need to make sure that we picked up everything, which I think we have. We're being dragged. Let's shut that down. And we're leaving.
The leech is not clever or intelligent. You can hardly call it dangerous either.
So yeah, we've just been through that building basically. Leeches. Leeches won't directly harm you or your train, but they will slow you down. Shoot these creatures on time. If a leech attaches the train, it will lay growth on it. If the growth is not eliminated quickly, it will grow and block the train's movement. Shoot that off. Ooh, can we take that? What's that? Leather? Ow. Right. So let's expand our... We need to research the smelter technology. Build. Can we build? Left bumper and Y. Is that that's the build block? Okay. Let's just get ourselves a floor on the go. We need to make sure that this is all going the right direction. If I mess this up and we end up going the wrong way, I will take the boards up and waste resources in order to get it done correctly. Because we can't have all our planks need to be facing the same way. It is the way. Right. Hi. Maybe I should put the gun away. Yes? Hi. It's the research guy. Add points. So let's do... We're not going to use our materials here. We're going to use these samples that were picked up. Because they seem to be only for research points. They have no other use. However, like the wood and stuff, we need. Right. We are going to unlock this. Yeah, I'll unlock the smelter. What are you? Container. Yes, we need containers. And we can do more here. Are we just gonna like just continue going unlocking stuff until we run out of points? I'll take a workbench. What are you? Copper components, copper wire, copper pipe, copper wire. I'm sure we're gonna need it. I'm going to take that as well. Why not? What are you? Unlocks the upgrade 2 inventory slots in all containers. That needs 10. What does that do? What do we need for this one? 15. Container rack. Okay, so do we want to increase our... I'm going to take the rack. Wait, are we in another building already? What is that? Excuse me? If I shoot... Can I shoot? I don't think I can shoot it. New quest. Oh, this.
Or am I hallucinating already?
Hi. Guys.
Can they see us? Hey!
Don't be shouting. They do not look happy to see us. Draw attention. I'm gonna risk shooting them. They look like bad guys.
Well, whatever.
Alright, see you later, I guess. At the very least, they didn't, like, return fire. Right, so brake off. Let's just continue moving forward. We're just going to go slow. Because I kind of want to get things... Oh, never mind. We need to just... Our objective is to move forward. We should also build a... We should probably build a chest, you know. Or build book. Or should we do a rack? Never mind, we can't do a rack because that takes stuff that we don't have access to right now. Container. Looks like an ingot of some variety and 2 wood. We need to build a smelter. Where are we going to put it though? Should we put it there? This is going to be our craft area. Hello? Workbench, don't have access to any of this. We've got the research table already. Alright, so we need stuff. Crafting. Hold on, can I... Oh, I can relocate. Nice. So I do want to put it there. However, I feel that we should put it this way. On the edge of the crafting area. Maybe there. No? Alright. So let's just put that... Nope. There. Right trigger relocate. I would have probably put it there, but I don't think we've got... Add resources. Wait. That one's blue. We didn't finish that floor. Okay. Put that away. We need some more. We need 2 more wood. So let's go jump off the train and let's go find some wood. Chemicals. Metal. I kind of want to stay clear. I think that's the thing that blew me off the other day. Wood. It's gonna... Don't at me. That looks like another building. There isn't a huge amount of time between buildings, is there? I'm not going to get that wood. It's going to drag me off. No, no! I want it. More wood. We need to grab stuff before we... I get the feeling I do actually want to continue to be on this train before we go into this building. I get the feeling it's going to be a bad idea if we get sucked in. Well, if the train gets sucked in without actually moving stuff. Let's just finish building that then. Let's just speed up. I mean, I could pull the brake and then stop entirely while we do crafty stuff. I don't know how viable a strategy that is. It feels like we should continue to move forward. These chains are massive. This building's massive. It's such a good concept for a game. This whole void area looks really cool. I don't know how much it's going to change as the further we go along. Are we actually traveling somewhere? I know none of this. I don't know the actual story of this game, or if the story is even complete. Spider webs. See the cobwebs on the top. Are we going to get yanked in? He seems fine. Our researcher. Yep, there we go. We're in.
I see. Can't expect a warm welcome. That's a shame.
What do you mean by that? What do you actually mean by that? Warm welcome. Excuse me? Build a box. Okay. Does that mean we can... What does it say? Resources in this box will not be saved if you leave the depot without picking them up. Does that mean we can store items in here that we'll collect? And then maybe pick them up and transfer them to the train at a later... Well, it's not before we leave. We need to try that out. Can we... We could... Wait. Whoa. Hold on. That's the wrong button. Forgot we could... Well, actually, we can't make a chest, can we? Because we need... Ingot. Iron bar. Not enough fuel. Okay, so we need to add fuel. I mean, fat looks like a good idea. 15 fuel. We can burn fat. Don't we all want to burn fat? Iron bar. Guess we're just waiting. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Okay. So we need to do... We wanted to build a chest, didn't we? We need 2 wood. We don't have any wood. Dang it. Right. Mr. Researcher, stay with the ship. I'm going to go exploring where these markers are pointing me to. It mentioned can't have a warm welcome, so I'm assuming we're going to fight some guys. Maybe, or fight something. Maybe the guys that we saw coming in on the other train. Or who were on the other train. Hunter ammo, shotgun ammo. Rifle ammo. We only have a pistol. Guys. Alright, yeah, definitely hostile. I'm really bad at first person shooting. Probably going to take a lot of damage here. Feel compelled to inform you that I have a gun and I'm not afraid to use it. Even though I can't hit things. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage. I mean, should we just try and shoot him from the hip? Yeah, that didn't work. I don't like that. Let's just move around the corner here. Can we be a bit more methodical without aim? Is that a headshot? That was a red. That was either a critical hit or that was a headshot. Which in a lot of ways is the same thing. Should probably crouch down as well. I don't think I've got any health either. I don't even think to replenish my health. Reload. I think I was definitely a headshot. Ow! Okay. Can I run? Can I run this way? I'm legit nearly dead. I've got... Well, you can't see my health because it's behind my ugly head.
What's that sound? Is there someone else in here?
Yes. Did you not hear the guys shooting at us? Ow. Sound like combine. That's kind of sound like the combine. Oh, a little bit, 2 more. One more guy. Where's he hide? Where you hide? Oh, there you are. The recoil's no joke on this. Are there any more guys? Loot. Copper junk. Iron junk. I think, are we alright? I think we might be alright. Yeah, you're not a very nice person. Shot me for no real reason. Other than just being bad guys. A token. Some more copper junk. So someone's definitely been building in here, and it's kind of a good mix between like natural and man-made. Do I even want to look at what this is? This feels like some mighty forge or anvil or something. Definitely something going on with this thing. I expect Mjolnir or something to be on there. Okay. So where are we going? Let's locate the source of the sound. I do not know what sound you speak of. Do I have a quest marker? I don't think I do. Do I? Is there a quest marker? I'll take wood. Ooh, doorway. I'm assuming we're going to go in here. Again, we're grabbing all the loot we can. Nice. Even more loot. I'll take it. Radio. I don't know if are you working properly? If in doubt, give it a clout. I think you may have overdid it.
Repeating once again. A self-made trolley. Small with armed. Motives unclear. Presumably linked to... The personnel has been eliminated on post number... Permission granted to open fire to kill. Over and out.
Were they talking about us? Were they actually talking about us?
They think we're connected to someone. We got here on a scientist trolley, through his portal. We're using his notes. We're following his trail. Maybe that's who they're talking about.
Well, that's a logical conclusion, Mr. Narrator. Right. Oh, so we're supposed to leave. Okay. Now, do you want to do a bit of housekeeping before we leave this place? Because now that we're reasonably safe, we can't get much more resources other than what we've got. We could do a couple of little bits of building on the platform. Do a little, obviously we've got a whole load of research. I mean, we could do that, couldn't we? Right. Let's have a look at our book. What can we build? Again, we can't do the rack. We can't do, we can do the chest. Oh wait, no, that's a wooden floor. Never mind. Research table, which we've got. Kitchen, which we haven't got yet. We need some parts for that. We've done the smelter, so we can build a chest. Where are we going to put the chest? Should we put it here? Right there. So at least we can store some stuff now. Hold on. No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. So we need a workbench. So for that we need 2 ingots. So Mr. Smelter, I'm assuming we are after 2 ingots. We need to add some more fuel just to get that fat chunked in. I'm assuming we're going to end up needing some more, well, some fat for some other project right now. Like at some point, like another, it's ingredient for something else. That one. Can we only do one at a time? Can we actually only do one at a time? Okay, so that's a little bit sucky. Unless we're going to upgrade. Because I kind of don't want to have to do this one at a time, or have like 50 million smelters in a room somewhere. I'm assuming we're just going to continue adding on to this train. Sounds logical. Right, so but we were building a workbench, weren't we? Yes. We are only small. So let's put it, I don't know which way is the front. That looks like it should be the front, shouldn't it? So let's put you there. What can we build? We can build stuff. Bolts. We need an iron bar for bolts. Okay, we're getting there. Right, so what else can we build? What else did we need? I wanted a container rack. Should we do a container rack and then try another? We don't have enough wood. We have enough to do the rack. So we need just some ingots. We need two ingots. Wait, is it one? For bolts. What's the recipe for bolts? One ingot, so 2 ingots. Do we have enough to do 2 ingots? Not enough fuel. I kind of don't want to use that wood for fuel to make the ingots. Okay, we're gonna head out because we need more wood, or we need something for fuel, and we need to make 2 ingots. That sounds like a plan. Right, let's get out here. Whoa, hey. I really feel the jolt when you move there. And we're back out. Hello, we need wood.
I want to warn you about something. Aside from the nasty but harmless creatures, there are other, let's just
Please say that thing's not going to attack me.
hungry monsters.
What do you mean by hungry monsters? I'm really hoping that thing that's over there, that flying, I really hope that's not going to attack me. Okay, I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to hold my gun out while we go and get some stuff. We need a lot of stuff. constantly need metal and wood and chemicals from out here. Should probably try the other side as well. We need stuff for fuel. Hello. Oh, don't blow me away. Can I shoot these things? That'll be it. Yes. Doesn't look like... That actually didn't look like a blowy one. That looked like something completely different. Let's just reload it, just in case something shows up. Ow! The heck? What are you? Okay, let's just get back on the train. Can you attack me? Can you actually attack me while I'm on the train? It's just a very little bit rude. Right, so we've got enough for iron bar, don't we? We needed 2, didn't we? And fuel. I mean, while we're here, we can always get more wood, so we can just chuck that. That's a lot of fuel, to be fair. Let's do 2 of those. I mean, I don't know if this thing has a health bar. Right. We need to continue getting stuff. While we're waiting for those ingots, we may as well grab some more junk. So yeah, this is the kind of like the whole concept of the game is we're building our train and we're traveling down the tracks in a weird parallel dimension kind of void thing, which is, for want of a better word, Nordic in looks and like feel. I don't know why there was a portal that led here in the middle of the mountains in a shack at the top of a mountain. I don't quite understand that. However, I'm assuming we're probably going to end up finding out eventually. And again, I don't know how far we can go along these tracks. And if we get far enough, does the scenery change? Do we get a whole like different kind of vibe? Do we have different zones, different biomes kind of thing? It's an intriguing concept. Right, so we need 1 bolt. We need the other one for an ingot. So if we leave there now, I can't remember what we were building now. Was it a rack? Oh wait, no. I was going to say, I think we need to pick them up. It would help if we picked them up, wouldn't it? So let's just build that there. Now, can I use the hammer? Nope, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I want the hammer. Relocate, put that onto there, and then if I come out, relocate that onto there. Nice. Nope, that's wrong. I want to flip it. So there. Alright, that makes more sense to put that there. I kind of feel like I want another track as well. This all feels like it's way too close to the front. Anyway, so we have the plan here. So we need a water condenser. We need wood, we need bolts, and something else. Hey! You just take a chunk out of my bloody ship. Right, so your train sustained damage. Objects of the train a set strength level must be repaired as needed. If you don't fix the module in time to use all its strength, it will turn into a junkyard that can only be demolished. Okay, so we need to keep things in good nick. To repair slash restore, select hammer tool. If it's not selected, hold down to select. Press the thing, hammer mode opens. Okay. Hammer mode. Right triggers repair. We'll literally just whack it with a hammer. Nice. I don't know if we can kill this thing. I mean, we can hit it, and I think it had a health bar when it was close. Is that going to be like a persistent threat? Right, sorry. We're getting distracted. Let's do water condenser. So we need some more wood, we need a bolt, and we need, I think that might be copper. Copper something. Copper pipe. Now how do we get copper? We need a copper bar, obviously. Right. So we need iron bar. 2. Let's do 2. I don't know why I think I need 2. I probably need 2. Because all copper is chemicals and scrap metal. Take it. Okay, so we can pick up directly from here. Okay, cool. Right, so let's just go copper bar. Three, 2, 1. Go. Right, so now we'll have our stuff. We need a bolt, didn't we? We need a single bolt. Thankfully, it doesn't take that long to make. Pick that up, and we need. Are we going in a building again? That music shift. Pick that up. Yes, please. Oh no. The fact that the music came on made us think that we were, well, hitting another depot or building. Right. So we were getting stuff for the water condenser. We need 2 wood. So let's go jump off and find ourselves 1 wood. Back off. It's a shark. I need some. I was going to say we need some wood. We do need wood. However, I'll take scrap metal while we're on our way. That's very, again, that's very bright. What are you? I I don't know, I can destroy you and get some resources. Yeah! Okay, let's just get back on the train. I didn't... To be fair, actually, I expected that to do more damage than it did. Oh, we are getting another building though. Right. Can we build this water condenser before we get in there? I don't know where we're putting it. If we put it there, we may as well put it there. We have a countdown timer. Water condensers are used to generate and store water. They work automatically without your involvement until they fill their storage. Don't forget to collect water from the building storage. Water can be used to replenish the character's regeneration rate and value and in various crafting processes. Okay, so we need to collect water. I'm assuming it's gonna fill up after 90 seconds or 90 more seconds. So let's get rid of that menu. Next mission, collect water from the condenser. I think we're going to reach that building long before we get water from this condenser. Triggers, should we... I mean, we could just stop. I don't know if we should really, like, just stop dead, because I think that might be dangerous. Because I don't know if we're being chased. Are we being chased by something? Or someone? How long have we got left? 40 seconds. I kind of want to fill... I would think I want to have me fill up water. Let's wait. You know what? That was a long 40 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds. Just condense. Let's just take that water. Is it in my inventory? Yes, it is. Let's drink it. How do you drink? How do we select more details? Use. That felt like that did nothing. Did it actually do anything? Also, we need a loot catcher's nest. Outputs. We've got some samples, haven't we? Yeah, we've got more of these. Let's just grab that. Loot catcher's nest. I have no idea what that is. However, we're gonna take it. You a garden. We need 20. Okay. Right. Build kitchen. Let's not build the kitchen right now. I'm gonna go into this. We're gonna go into this building before we start building the kitchen. Because that, again, I don't want to be sitting around on here for too long, like unattended. Because I don't know what's chasing us. Also, can we put some stuff in here? Move those, move that, because I don't know what that token's for. I'm going to keep our resources. Let's just blast. Let's just speed up. Let's get over with. Again, I don't know what we're going to find in here. It doesn't seem to be, like I say, I don't think it seems to be that long between buildings. Or would you call it a depot? Also, we need a name for this guy. I don't know why, but I think he looks like a Frank. Should we call him Frank? Is Frank a good name? He's very chill. Also, I'm very chill. The fact that this thing's just sitting on a lovely plush cushion on a research table on a train. Thinking about it, though, it's not the weirdest. It's not the weirdest. The fact there's an alien seal thing is not the weirdest thing in this game. It's the fact that I'm just going to gloss over the fact that we're on a train in the middle of nowhere in some void with no gravity and creatures in Nordic looking buildings. Ooh, basketball court? I'm sorry. I can't pick that up. We can't play basketball. Also, why is there a gym in this place? Right. We should go across the other side, because I think we might have more bad guys over there. Although it is very quiet right now. What are you? Not enough. We have a token, but not on us. Let's go get the token. I'm going to go get the token, and I'm going to use it on that machine. What looks like a slot machine. Right. I have no idea what this is going to do for us. I'll take 4 copper bars. Nice. Alright. I shall allow it. Double tokens back. That must be like a box of loot. I have no idea what those are. They look important. Maybe it's a rifle. Machine gun, maybe? Could be a weapon. Right, sorry. I'm stalling because I'm curious as to what the hell's going on in here. Right, other side. I'm going to take some more water. I'm assuming that's going to help me out. Although we did drink the water before and it didn't feel like it did anything. It could just be that we need more stuff. Again, more ammo. Inventory full. Is my ammo inventory separate to my regular inventory? Wrong button. Because there's no ammo in there. Oh wait, is that the stuff at the bottom right hand corner? That 56 out of 150. 60, 60, 208 out of 240, 0 out of 40. That must be ammo. It's nice that it has a separate inventory. Also, I'm expecting bad guys. This feels like I'm getting deja vu. Guys. Okay, we might be here a while. I don't know what language you're speaking. Oh, I can get through the barrier. Your legs are showing. Come on, show me your legs. Reload. I don't know whether it's really like sensitivity is like really low or the recoil. I find it hard to get more than one hit like in a row. Oh, he's down. And he has a growing thing. What's that growing thing over there? Did I get him? Did I actually... Could I be getting better? I was never a really good run and gunner. I always feel the need to stand still and aim properly. Partly why I have problems with first-person shooters. Or I'm a better sniper than I am just run and gunner. I like that a little bit more focus. I don't know if you're the last guy. Maybe. Chemical waste. Did he shit his pants? Wait, we're not alone. Whoa! Reload real quick. We are very nearly dead. Right, I'm home. Let's complete that water. And let's have a drink. There's got to be a better way of increasing that, like that stamina bar. Right. So while that's kicking it, just put you in there because you seem important. Alright, so we need a kitchen. Where are we going to build the kitchen? I feel like we don't have enough room. I think we've got enough room for a kitchen. What are you? Also, what are you? A loot catcher's nest. Allows you to gather resources in the void in exchange for water. Okay, so I can put water in that and it catches loot for me? Maybe that's how it works? Right. So can we have a look at this computer? Right. So what's build a module? Engine. Horn. Okay, so these are machinery parts that we've already got. And I can't do anything with that. I'm assuming that is health. I'm assuming that's health because it's the plus sign. And then that I think we used to upgrade. So we need 2 gears and 2 iron ingots. Do we have enough to do that? Basically we need 4 iron ingots. Do we have enough to do that? We have enough steel. We need 40. It's going to take 40 seconds and we need 40 fuel. So that's 15. Let's do 3 wood. So we've got 70. And we needed 4. So let's craft those. And we're going to take the first 2, and while the other 2, we're going to take the first 2 and then leave. Take those 2 because we need 2 ingots, but we also need 2 gears. So we can craft those 2 gears while we're waiting for the other 2 ingots to finish cooking. A little bit of efficiency. Let's pick up those. And then let's pick up those. And let's go see what this does. Upgrade wagon. Or hold. Oh, nice. So we're adding. Okay, we're adding an extra platform. Okay, cool. So, can we do it again? Can we make... That looks like a piston. Need 2 springs, 2 ingots, 2 pistons. Can we make pistons on this workbench? Pistons. We don't seem to have access to a piston. Okay, so we can't upgrade that right now unless we have to find a piston. Alright. So let's go build more. Let's add a floor into here. We need to make sure our floorboards are the correct way around. We're out of wood. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a reshuffle. So let's get the hammer out. No, let's put the book away. Let's get the hammer out. We do need some more wood. So let's do... So let's move this over into here. Relocate that. Let's have this first one as our... Is that correct? Yes, sir. So let's move this in onto here. And let's move that into here. Move him out of there into here, just a little bit further in. So we'll have our train compartment. This is obviously our cockpit. Then we can come in here for our research, and when we build the kitchen, put it on the other side. So we'll have a kitchen kind of food prep area, and then we'll have our workshop area. And we can also build another one of those, have that for food, and have that one in here for building materials. Dangerously sounds like a plan to me. A little bit of organization, and it was spread out a little bit, which is fine. We like a good bit of a spread out. So let's just collect water. And let's just have... Not that. Let's just drink ourselves some water. I think we need to find some proper food, like. I think we need to make proper food. Kitchen. Right, sorry. What do we need for kitchen again? Or kitchen. I know we don't have enough for that. We need more wood. We need a bunch of... We need two more ingots. We need some copper. do I have enough? So we need two ingots. Can we queue up a copper while we're here? No space for the finished product. Okay, so we need to wait until the ingots, the iron ones, are done. We are probably going to end up making two, like a whole probably compartment, whole platform of like smelters. So we're gonna have them, all of them, like a few of them in on the go. Efficiency and all that, you know, that jazz. Right, so we need some more wood to finish that floor as well. Right, craft station. While it's all chill, we need one bolt. There was one gear, wasn't it, as well? One gear. Oh, not that. And one copper bar. Copper pipe. Oh, wait, I don't have space. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't craft it. One copper pipe. Nice. Alright. So let's do our kitchen. We can't do the kitchen. We need another bit of wood. Alright. Is there any wood in here? We may or may not have to leave. Wait, what are you? Fat for one scrap metal. 3. Hey, I'll take that wood. For 3... What was that? For 3 chemicals. I mean, I need wood more than I need chemicals right now. That was a good trade. Personally, I think that was a good trade. Because we can now build the kitchen. Kitchen. Let's just build that. And let's have that right here. Boiled water. Again, we need fuel for that. So let's grab... I'm just going to put both pieces of wood in. I'm going to wait for some more water. Oh, collect water. There we go. Thank you. Conveniently, it was ready. Boiled water. Let's craft 2. I'm assuming boiled water is going to do better for me than just regular water, like condensed water. Right, so let's go. Drink. That did a big chunk. That did a better chunk than I was expecting. Right. So let's add research points while we're in here. It's another 20 points. So can we get... We can unlock the garden. Let's research that. And let's build a garden. Should we build a garden? Can we build a garden right now? I don't know what we need for it. What do we need for that? 2 wood and 2 bolts, so I need 2 more ingots. Forever needing ingots. I don't have... Okay, I don't have enough. Okay, so we need to... We're at a point where we need to leave. Research and... Oh, we need to research and build a loot caster's nest. We need a whole bunch of stuff for that as well. Okay, so we still need to leave. I want to continue this flow. Let's get out of here. There's no more resources in there, so we may as well leave to get a whole bunch of resources while we're on the go. Let's just grab that. Ooh, no, I don't want to reload. I want the wood. Ooh. Where's it gone? There it is. Let's check for repairs while we're here. Actually, all seems pretty sound. This isn't a base.
And these are dangerous creatures we seem to have encountered before.
Can I shoot him? Can I get him in the head? Yes, I can. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Thought I was going to take him down. Oh, hi. Cover. I shall gracefully accept that. Pick up that wood. I didn't expect to fight bad guys in the wild like this, in the void. Hip fire, missed every shot because, of course, aim down the sight, miss every shot.
Stay here a little longer, at least to clear the path.
Yes, I know, narrator. New mission objective: trace where it leads. I think we should find a new spot. I don't want. Wait. Guy. We are a little bit surrounded. Also, they are incredibly not happy to see me at the same time. Just charge them. Just wait there where I reload. I'm in the toilet. I'm in the carzy. Are you coming for us? Are you coming to get me? Thanks for reloading. I'm glad I already reloaded. He's doing the twitch. Where's he hide? Where did you run? Are you guys done? Okay, can we loot now? I'll definitely take some wood. The music's calming down. Right, so it said follow the cable. which I think we've done accidentally. More loot. I'll take all the loot.
Unfortunate news. You're wanted at every post. Oh, no, wait.
What do you mean?
That's not you. It's a scientist accused of stealing classified documents and artifacts. That's what he looks like.
That is not me. That is not me. I think we may be in trouble. I think we accidentally stole this guy's train. And those bad guys are looking for Mr. Scientist here. And they think that we are that person. And we're really not. Inventory full. Wood, thank you very much. Just turn that light off for no reason. Metal. Okay, now we're full. Right. So do we have... Well, we've got the chest. Let's just fill that in and let's go for more stuff. Move. Move because you stack. And got 2 more slots. I mean, I could get rid of those. Actually, let's get rid of those into there because that clears some space. It's 40 points of research. I like it. What are you? Let's do the lab. Bandit. Let's just research the bandage as well. What are you? Table, dance on the boat. I've no idea that way. It's additional. What are you? 18. Oh, we only need 2 to get an armory. Would that be... Will we use that to improve our weapon? We've got our weapon parts. Also, what are you? Void music. I'm not interested in music right now. Also, I think something might be chewing on the ship. I'm just gonna... I know it's a train, but I'm gonna call it a I'm still gonna call it a ship. He's been munching. Did he just munch on my ruddy kitchen? Very rude. Very rude, Frank, isn't he? Right. We're getting distracted. So we need... Still need 2 ingots, don't we? 2 ingots. We need to add fuel. So let's grab the fat. Put that in there. Grab the 2 ingots. Like so. Two ingots. I'm assuming we're going to need a copper one. Let's just do 1 copper. While that's smelting away, we can go to the workbench. Unstable chemical. Also, we need the lab for that. And leather. Okay. So we need 1 gear. 1 bolt. Damn shark. Right. Right. Okay, 1 bolt. Have we already got the gear? Copper wire. We need 1 copper wire. Pick that up. So that should be everything. Refill water. Right. With water in the loot catcher's nest, it attracts a special creature that in return for water will help you gather items from the void within a certain radius and store them in the nest. Nice. Okay, so we can use that to collect our little resources. I'm assuming those are the guys right there. Never mind. I'm gonna admit he's kind of cute. Let's pick up that. Apparently we already had the smiting bar. Right, so what's next? Research and build a garden. Wrong button. Left bumper and Y. So let's build ourselves a garden. Let's put that here in the crafty area. I mean, we could probably put it there. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we need just 2 bolts for that. Okay. Disappear. Okay, so I think we must need to be away from here to get resources. Right, 2 ingots, not enough fuel. Wood's very good for that. Right, so let's do 2 ingots to get the 2 bolts that we need to finish the garden. Should probably keep on going with that. Right. It was 2 bolts. Craft those. One done. 2 done. Pick that up. So once we get ourselves established, you can grow seeds in the garden beds, which you'll find during your adventures. Most often you can obtain them from void fish. To plant them, you need to interact with the garden bed while having any seeds in your inventory. After planting the seeds, you need to water the garden bed. The crops will ripen after some time. When harvesting, there's a chance of getting back the seeds you used. Alright, so typical garden one. And I don't have any seeds right now. Okay, so let's move. We should move out actually. Hold on, no, we're not moving out. We didn't finish mining to place resources, did we? Chemicals, a revolver module, nice, and another one. I'll take the scrap metal. Another porta potty. I'll grab that, thank you. I think we can use that stuff to make like items, like ingots and stuff. Because I think there's a recycle option. Okay, more water. So let's leave. Take off the brake. I think we're done here. And just speed up. Get ourselves a good turn of speed. Right. So let's that cook. He's gonna do his thing. A little bit rude, although we're gonna accept it. So we need to build the. Oh, he's just teleported. Shark, get away. Back off. I don't know what the noise was. Okay. So let's have a look at, while we're on the move, let's have a look at the setting up the lab. Let's put that right there. Shark, bugger off. We're all jammed up. However, I will... Oh, can't get it. Dang it. Okay, can we drop that in? That in. We can't do anything with that. Okay, we've got 2 spaces. Okay, we may need to make some more storage space. Let's just grab that. And let's get on the move again. Pick up some speed. What I think we're going to do is, while we're on here, I'm going to get to, because we're running over a little bit on time, I'm going to get ourselves to the next base, or next big building thing. And I'm going to leave that, well, we're going to probably end up having to clear it out. And we're going to leave that for this episode. Or, for this episode, with the intention, maybe if it's well received and you enjoy watching it, we can, excuse me, we can probably do some more at a later date. Thank you very much, kid. Right, so we need copper wire in a spring. Let's see if we can get this lab on the go. So we need copper wire. I'm assuming we're going to need a spring. Hold on, can I? I'm sure we can use that. And right, can we drop that in there? Swap that over. Let's get that. Got 8 water. Can probably boil the water as well. Let's just drop that. Let's grab that. Oh, we're already at the building. Okay. I haven't got any seeds still. Right, so let's do. Iron junk. Okay, so we need a little bit more than that. Okay, we need more than what we've got. So we can use it to recycle. We can use the junk in order to get essentially free materials from soldiers for combat. Right, is there anything else we need from in here? Grilled organics. I don't know where we get organics from. Let's do boiled water. Let's do 8, and let's add in that fat. Let's just do 2 before I'm sure we're going to get sucked in before this thing's finished. Let's have ourselves some water. More details. Use. Yeah, that does a lot more. The boiled stuff does a lot more, like replaying. We are max though.
Looks promising, at least on the outside.
It looks a little bit more red than I was expecting. Right, let's clear this out, place out. I'm going to see... Oh, hello, keycard. That looks like a keycard slot. Is that a keycard slot? That is a keycard slot.
Definitely can't open it with a hammer this time. You need a key.
Alright, let's go find a key. I'm sure it's bound to be in here. It's bound to be over there where that marker is. While we're here though, can I... We needed pistons though, didn't we? Yeah, we still need pistons for that. Okay, so we can't upgrade our train any more than it is right now. Unless we find a piston of some variety. Right, let's go find the key. No doubt there's going to be bad guys. That seems to be half of the course when we're in these bare buildings. Outposts. Is it called? I'll call them outposts. It's very quiet. I'm expecting company. That'll be a yes. I can hear them. That did nothing to him. Well, at least that one got him. Keeps on moving. Just stand still while I shoot you. Stand still and let me shoot you. Never mind. Every single shot. You're standing still and they got hit by it. Missed every single shot. One of these days I will actually get good at this kind of stuff. So I'm taking a lot of damage. It's because there's no... I'll say there's no cover. This is like I can't like pop out of cover and shoot them, which, you know, I like. It's not a cover shooter, essentially. Unfortunately, as soon as I can shoot them, they can shoot me. Therein lies the problem, and I'm dead. Okay, on my feet, soldier. Let's get back out there. I do believe this is multiplayer as well. It did say on the main menu, like, find a game. So I'm assuming we can play this as, like, a group. I've no idea how many. I don't know if it's just duo or where you can do, like, 2 or 3. Can I melee? Oh, I can. Oh, I can. Keycard. Music's still playing. Does that mean there's more bad guys? Actually, sounds like I know now. Can we interact with this thing? Can we interact with this yet? Okay. I'm going to make a beeline for this door that we needed to get a key for. Green shiny seems like it's more important than regular. Grab all the loot. And we're off. But we're not leaving right now. I just want to see what's through this door. That'll be a train. Like an actual classic looking train. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we're going to be able to build balls like that. Oh, hello.
Looks like our little train is ready to grow.
Does it now? Yeah, I'll have that wood, thank you. So are we building a new platform, or are we building a... Is that a health one? Right, I kind of want that, but I don't know what we're going to get rid of. Tell you what, we're just going to leave it for now. I'm going to grab that wood, because we can. Right. So what do you do? Add a wagon.
Uh-oh. Look at our big train. They always grow up so fast.
Okay, that's weird. I thought that was a health thing. Alright, it lets us build another wagon so we can upgrade this one. I think that must be bearings. Do we have the recipe for bearings in the workbench, or do we need to upgrade our workbench? We don't have bearings. Okay. So we must have to upgrade. Okay, we're in a good spot. We're not going to leave the depot. We're going to save it here, and I'm going to let this run in the background. I think we should be all right. And I'm going to go big me real quick. I pushed the button there and nothing happened. So I pushed it again and nothing happened. And then third time's a charm. Here we are with big me. So yeah, so this has been Voidtrain. Like I said, I enjoy the concept. I like a survival game. It's a different kind of survival game because we're on a train. We're stuck on a train in the void. Got to get resources and stuff like that. The whole buildings and outpost stuff, a little bit of combat, gathering resources, upgrading the train. Cool stuff. I've no idea what kind of crazy trains we're going to be able to make, or we're going to be able to build walls. I'm assuming we're going to be able to build walls for our train and make it look like an actual train, because it looks like an actual train on the main menu in like the artwork and stuff. It looks like an actual train like the ones that were saw under the covers basically in that area that we've just been. Really cool concept. I've no idea storyline wise what we're going to run into at a later date. I don't know how much of the game they've added and how much of the storyline they've added, but we've had a good look at a lot of the gameplay loop, so I don't know how much it's going to change. It could be a little bit worrying. If it doesn't change that much, I can imagine it getting really tedious and grindy. Although I trust that they're probably going to do stuff to negate that fact, just by the storyline and stuff like that. They're going to add some cool areas, and maybe we can get a little bit further afield than just the little bit of gap that we've got from the train, from the outside of the train. Because obviously we're tethered to the train, and I'm wondering if we can extend that tether so we can travel further afield, maybe start exploring some of the floating islands or something a little bit further out. Like I said, I don't quite know how far they've gotten in the development of the game. I don't know how close they are to finishing it or anything like that. I genuinely have not looked into it at all, but I do quite enjoy it. I like a good survival game, and this one seems to have an interesting kind of loop. Too early to tell how, like I said, too early to tell how grindy it's going to get at a later date, or whether it's going to go stale really quickly. Who knows? It's too early to say. However, I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have and you want to see more, do let me know, and I shall do more episodes over the course of the future, for want of a better word. I'm intrigued though, genuinely. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you are not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond on support, you can opt into the membership stuff. If you want to grab a tier 1, you'll get your name up on the wall, just up here. And if you grab a tier 2, you get your name up here as well. And you get early access to the videos roughly a week in advance. Very roughly. Unless my life goes crazy, like it has been the past week and a bit, which is why you got a whole load of one-shot episodes, because a lot of these were pre-recorded. So again, like usually it's a week in advance. Usually. Hopefully back to normal schedule starting next week. I think I've got Lost Judgment to continue, and we are starting Rosewater, I believe, on a Tuesday. I think we might be playing Siberia on a Sunday. I haven't fully decided on the Sunday because I've got a couple of point-and-click adventures that I want to play. I've got Siberia, and I've got Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth, which apparently is really good and quite brutal. I'm kind of intrigued by both of those, so we're going to be delving into one of those starting from next Sunday. This outro kind of turned into a little bit of a mini channel update in what's going on. However, not everyone's going to see this, so I'll probably still end up putting a post or maybe a little short video or something explaining what's going on. I'm really bad at that side of stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling off on a tangent as per usual. So if you're not interested in the membership stuff, by all means, don't worry about it. There's no point two of us worrying about it. As I always say, memberships are always welcome, but are never mandatory. If you're not interested in that, you can just hang out a little bit longer, and after that initial early access period, it becomes available for everyone. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone. You never know when a single word or act of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand. Your words have power, use them wisely. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you're one of us coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.